Good morning. I want to let everyone know that I'm getting everyone ready for school during this conference call. Please excuse the background noise while this thing's going on.
Oh, no problem.
Whenever you're ready.
Go for it.
Okay, ready.
I make the definite. By the first day of, I will have in my possession, which will come in various forms from time to time during income. In exchange for this, I will give the most efficient, fullest possible quantity and full. I will have my position so strong now for my eyes. I can touch with my hands. Now the transfer to me at time and the portion that I deliver service I had directed for it. I am I'm self-confidence part. First, I know that the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life, therefore I stand of myself for continued entertainment, and I that I realize that dominating to physical reality. Therefore, I will raise my thoughts for daily on the task of thinking of the person I am, therefore creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that. Third, I know that could be a suggestion there that systemly will eventually seek to improve some of the critical meanings of obtaining the object for. So 10 minutes to depend on the development of self-confidence. Or I have a clear description of my best chief daily in life and will never stop I have developed sufficient self-confidence for the picture. If my position can only endure unless built on truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all with effect. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use in the cooperation of them. I will do which is for me because I will have to serve others. So that me can be selfishness and by developing love for all human beings, because I know that the negative attitude towards others can never bring success. I will love other people because I will believe in that and myself. I will send my name to this work, but committed to memory people once a day to state I will gradually influence my thoughts and actions so that I will become a self-reliant person. Amen.
Awesome, Bruce. Thank you so much. If you guys are on board with every self-confidence formula and you have your major definite purpose and you are ready to take action on it today, then please come on out and help me thank Bruce. Unmuted. It. All right, you guys, that was awesome. The energy that you bring to this call this morning is one of the reasons that I'm here every morning. This call has changed my life, and I am so thankful for each and every one of you on the line right now. As we read through the various books that we read on a daily basis, and all the portion of the call, every person on the call is created value, even if it is just your thought that you haven't even spoken on the line. We hope those new people coming out online and sharing with the group, but as we've gone through these books, it is clear that the power of our thoughts alone is immense. And so I am grateful for you. Even if you have never spoken on the call, I am grateful that you are here this morning. Today's reading is actually going to be on gratitude, and so I thought that I would just spend a minute or two sharing how grateful I am for Paul Hutchings, who started this call a few years back and has diligently every day, Monday through Friday, been meeting and holding this call. It's absolutely inspiring. He started with one person on the line, and now every morning we can meet together here, and hundreds of us are sharing these ideas, are digesting these ideas, are letting these ideas transform our lives and businesses. And I am just so thankful for Paul, so thankful for this call. I am so thankful for these texts that we have to read on a daily basis. One thing that I've learned in business as I've gone through the years is that it is not a one-person show. Teamwork is so important. Even if you are doing your business on your own, you are the only person in your business specifically, there is still so much value that other people who have gone before you can add, other people in complementary businesses can add. No man is an island, right? There's I think there may be a song out there, but no man and no woman is an island. We need each other. We do so much better with each other. And so I am personally very, very thankful for this call, for the difference it's made in my business, for the difference that I know it's made in lots of other people's businesses. It's just a gift to the world. And as we're on this call right now, we're able to share that gift. We're able to spread the word. This is not a company-specific call, so you can spread the word. You can feel safe inviting even people who are just interested in thinking about starting their own business. You can invite them to hear this call, and maybe it will open up their mind to believing that they can make a difference in the world too, that having money can actually be beneficial for them, for themselves, and for other people. So I'm going to start right into our reading for today. And just one thing real quick, if you do not have this text, you are welcome to listen along, but if you'd like to read along, you can go to, I believe it's Grow Rich Audios is what the new website is. So growrichaudios.com, and you can download this book, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. And we're going to start reading in chapter 7 today. So I believe that's page 19. I'm looking on my PDF on my Kindle, and so wherever you're reading, we're reading chapter 7, which is gratitude. The illustrations given in this chapter will have conveyed to the reader the fact that the first step towards getting rich is to convey the idea of your want to the formless substance. This is true, and you'll see that in order to do so, it becomes necessary to relate yourself to the formless intelligence in a harmonious way. To secure this harmonious relation is a matter of such primary and vital importance that I shall give some space to its discussion here and give you instructions which, if you follow them, will be certain to bring you into perfect unity of mind with the supreme power, or God. The whole process of mental adjustment and attunement can be summed up in one word: gratitude. I'm going to read that again. The whole process of mental adjustment and attunement can be summed up in one word: gratitude. First, you believe that there is one intelligent substance from which all things proceed. Second, you believe that this substance gives you everything you desire. And third, you relate yourself to it by a feeling of deep and profound gratitude. Many people who order their lives rightly in all other ways are kept in poverty by their lack of gratitude. Having received one gift from God, they cut the wires which connect them with Him by failing to make acknowledgement. It's easy to understand that the nearer we live to the source of wealth, the more wealth we shall receive. And it is easy also to understand that the soul that is always grateful lives in closer touch with God than the one which never looks to Him in thankful acknowledgement. The more gratefully we fix our minds on the Supreme when good things come to us, the more good things we will receive, and the more rapidly they will come. And the reason simply is that the mental attitude of gratitude draws the mind into closer touch with the source from which the blessings come. If it's a new thought to you that gratitude brings your whole world into closer harmony with the creative energies of the universe, consider it well, and you'll see that it's true. The good things have already come to you along the line of obedience to certain laws. Gratitude will lead your mind out along the ways by which things come, and it will keep you in close harmony with creative thought and prevent you from falling into competitive thought. Gratitude alone can keep you looking toward the all and prevent you from falling into the error of thinking of the supply as limited. And to do that would be fatal to your hopes. There is a law of gratitude, and it is absolutely necessary that you should observe the law if you are to get the results you seek. The law of gratitude is the natural principle that action and reaction are always equal and in opposite directions. The grateful outreaching of your mind in thankful praise to the Supreme Intelligence is a liberation or expenditure of force. It cannot fail to reach that to which it is addressed, and the reaction is an instantaneous movement toward you. Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. That is a statement of psychological truth, and if your gratitude is strong and constant, the reaction in formless substance will be strong and continuous. The movement of the things you want will be always toward you. Notice the grateful attitude that Jesus took, how He always seemed to be saying, I thank you, Father, for you hear me. You cannot exercise much power without gratitude, for it is gratitude that keeps you connected with power. But the value of gratitude does not consist solely in getting you more blessings in the future. Without gratitude, you cannot long keep from dissatisfied thought regarding things as they are. The moment you permit your mind to dwell with dissatisfaction upon things as they are, you begin to lose ground. You fix attention upon the common, the ordinary, the poor, the squalid, and the mean, and your mind takes the form of these things. Then you'll transmit these forms or mental images to the formless, and the common, the poor, the squalid, and the mean will come to you. To permit your mind to dwell upon the inferior is to become inferior and to surround yourself with inferior things. On the other hand, to fix your attention on the best is to surround yourself with the best and to become the best. The creative power within us makes us into the image of that to which we give our attention. We are of thinking substance too, and thinking substance always takes the form of that which it thinks about. The grateful mind is constantly fixed upon the best. Therefore, it tends to become the best. It takes the form or character of the best and will receive the best. Also, faith is born of gratitude. The grateful mind continually expects good things, and expectation becomes faith. The reaction of gratitude upon one's own mind produces faith, and every outgoing wave of grateful thanksgiving increases faith. The person who has no feeling of gratitude cannot long retain a living faith. And without a living faith, you cannot get rich by the creative method, as we shall see in the following chapters. It's necessary then to cultivate the habit of being grateful for every good thing that comes to you and to give thanks continuously. And because all things have contributed to your advancement, you should include all things in your gratitude. Do not waste a lot of time thinking or talking about the shortcomings or wrong actions of those in power. Their organization of the world has created your opportunity. All you get really comes to you because of them. Do not rage against corrupt politicians. If it were not for politicians, we should fall into anarchy, and your opportunity would be greatly lessened. God has worked a long time and very patiently to bring us up to where we are in industry and government, and He is going right on with His work. There is not the least doubt that He will do away with plutocrats, trust magnates, captains of industry, and politicians as soon as they can be spared. But in the meantime, they are all very necessary. Remember that they are all helping to arrange the lines of transmission along which your riches will come to you, and be grateful. This will bring you into harmonious relations with the good in everything, and the good in everything will move toward you. Chapter 8, Thinking in the Certain Way. Turn back to Chapter 6 and read again the story of the man who formed a mental image of his house, and you will get a fair idea of the initial step toward getting rich. You must form a clear and definite mental picture of what you want. You cannot transmit an idea unless you have it yourself. You must have it before you can give it. And many people fail to impress thinking substance because they have themselves only a vague and misty concept of the things they want to do, to have, or to become. It's not enough that you should have a general desire for wealth to do good with. Everybody has that desire. It's not enough that you should have a wish to travel, see things, live more, etc. Everybody has those desires also. If you were going to send a wireless message to a friend, you would not send the letters of the alphabet in their order to let him construct the message for himself, nor would you take words at random from the dictionary. You would send a coherent sentence, one which meant something. When you try to impress your wants upon the thinking substance, remember that it must be done by a coherent statement. You must know what you want and be specific and definite. You can never get rich or start the creative power into action by sending out unformed longings and vague desires. Go over your desires just as the man I've described went over his house. See just what you want and get a clear mental picture of it as you wish it to look when you get it. That clear mental picture you must have continually in mind. As the sailor has in mind the port which he is sailing the ship, you must keep your face toward it all the time. You must no more lose sight of it than the helmsman loses sight of the compass. It's not necessary to take exercises in concentration, nor to set apart special times for prayer and affirmation, nor go into the silence, nor to do occult stunts of any kind. Some of these things are well enough, but all you need to know is to know what you want and to want it badly enough so that it will stay in your thoughts. Spend as much of your leisure time as you can in contemplating your picture. But no one needs to take exercises to concentrate his mind on a thing which you really want. It's the things you do not really care about which require effort to fix your attention upon them. And unless you really want to get rich, so that the desire is strong enough to hold your thoughts directed to the purpose as the magnetic pole holds the needle of the compass, it will hardly be worthwhile for you to try to carry out the instructions given in this book. The methods set forth here are for people whose desire for riches is strong enough to overcome mental laziness and the love of ease and to make them work. The more clear and definite you make your picture then, and the more you dwell upon it, bringing out all its delightful details, the stronger your desire will be. And the stronger your desire, the easier it will be to hold your mind fixed upon the picture of what you want. Something more is necessary, however, than merely to see the picture clearly. If that's all you do, you are only a dreamer and will have little to no power for accomplishment. Behind your clear vision must be the purpose to realize it, to bring it out in tangible expression. And behind that purpose must be an invincible and unwavering faith that the thing is already yours and that it is at hand, and you have only to take possession of it. Live in the new house mentally until it takes form around you physically. In the mental realm, enter at once into full enjoyment of the things you want. Whatever things you ask for when you pray, believe that you receive them and you shall have them, said Jesus. See the things you want as if they were actually around you all the time. See yourself as owning and using them. Make use of them in imagination, just as you will use them when they are your tangible possessions. Dwell upon your mental picture until it is clear and distinct, and then take the mental attitude of ownership toward everything in that picture. Take possession of it, in mind, in the full faith that it is actually yours. Hold to this mental ownership. Do not waver for an instant in the faith that it is real. And remember what was said in the preceding chapter about gratitude. Be as thankful for it all the time as you expect to be when it has taken form. The person who can sincerely thank God for the things which as yet he owns only in imagination has real faith. He will get rich. He will cause the creation of whatever he wants. You do not need to pray repeatedly for things you want. It's not necessary to tell God about it every day. Your part is to intelligently formulate your desire for the things which make for a larger life, and to get these desires arranged into a coherent whole, and then to impress this whole desire upon the formless substance which has the power and the will to bring you what you want. You do not make this impression by repeating strings of words. You make it by holding the vision with unshakable purpose to attain it, and with steadfast faith that you do attain it. The answer to prayer is not according to your faith while you are talking, but according to your faith while you are working. You cannot impress the mind of God by having a special Sabbath day set apart to tell him what you want, and then forgetting him during the rest of the week. You cannot impress him by having special hours to go into your closet and pray if you then dismiss the matter from your mind until the hour of prayer comes again. Oral prayer is well enough and has its effect, especially upon yourself, in clarifying your vision and strengthening your faith. But it is not your oral petitions which get you what you want. In order to get rich, you do not need a sweet hour of prayer. You need to pray without ceasing. And by prayer, I mean holding steadily to your vision with the purpose to cause its creation into solid form and the faith that you are doing so. Believe that you receive them. Once you've clearly formed your vision, the whole matter turns on receiving. When you've formed it, it's well to make an oral statement addressing the Supreme in gratitude. Then, from that moment on, you must, in mind, receive what you ask for. Live in the new house. Wear the fine clothes. Ride in the automobile. Go on the journey. And confidently plan for greater journeys. Think and speak of all the things you've asked for in terms of actual present ownership. Imagine an environment and a financial condition exactly as you want them, and live all the time in that mental environment and financial condition until they take physical shape. Mind, however, that you do not do this as a mere dreamer and castle builder. Hold to this faith that the imaginary is being realized, and to your purpose to realize it. Remember that it is faith and purpose in the use of the imagination which make the difference between the scientist and the dreamer. And having learned this fact, it is here that you must learn the proper use of the will. So we don't want to finish there. Use the gratitude, the importance of having your vision, the thinking a certain way. This book talks over and over about thinking and just out. Not only
Sorry about the call. It's cut off on me. But I am excited to be able to download this content, have this call available to you, and be able to share it with you. As I'm listening to this call and the reading, which I hope at this time that you hear my voice, that you've already downloaded the book and gone through and listened to the reading as she read it, but listening to these talks, listening to the book, and pondering on the message really brings to light the knowledge we need to be able to acquire what we desire. Now, that being said, with gratitude that we need to continue to have our vision, we can be able to praise God and have our vision at the same time without forgetting Him. It is possible. Now, I need you to believe that it is possible so that you can understand that it is possible. I hope you enjoyed this time of being able to listen to the audio, even though it got short today. And I hope you have an amazing day. And I'm so grateful to have this chance to offer this free service to you, because it gives me a chance to wake up in the morning and be excited to get up and do this for you. I hope you have an awesome day, and we'll catch you later. Till tomorrow.